Guys, they said there is serious woto between Ebony's family and the Adesewa's family. And these two families, they came from the same ruling house, the Ogidibas. They are not the only ones. So Blo Blo also came from the same ruling house, plus other families that came from the same ruling house. And they said there have been serious wahala, serious problem between these families, especially these two, due to the fact that the Ebony's family believes that the Adesewa's family have betrayed them, you know, that they are not supposed to do what they did. Hmm. Meanwhile, they are also accusing them that they are using juju on Ebony. That most of the things that Ebony is doing in the palace, that she's not doing it with clear eyes. Why is it that this family of Ebony, they don't want to take responsibilities for their actions or their daughter's action? This is the same people who said Priestess Yemi was entering Ebony to do some of the things that Ebony is doing in the palace. And when I heard that information, the first thing I asked was, is Ebony not a priestess? Eh? I thought they said she's a priestess. As a matter of fact, it is because of the calabash carrying that she entered the palace. Maybe we thought. But she have her own mission in the palace, of which I believe by now she have achieved her mission. Uh-huh. So if she is truly a priestess, why will another priestess enter her and manipulate her? So when they started talking about that particular woman, and the woman defeated them, because they said the woman, when they reported the woman to the Odua Council of Chiefs, they summoned them. The woman came with evidences, not one, not two, including the jewels wrapper that Ebony brought to her for manipulation, so that they will use it to bring separation between Ebony and the king. They said before everyone, the woman told them how she have advised Ebony to stop fighting the jewel. That one thing she will do for Ebony is to help Ebony get to the king and be a wife to the king. After all, their king can marry as many wives as possible based on their culture and tradition. But as for fighting the jewel, they said the woman told her that she will not do it. But she keep coming back. And when she find out that the woman meant what she said by saying she will not do it, Ebony started looking for help elsewhere. They said the woman brought out the jewels wrapper that Ebony brought to her. And during this period that all of this was happening, the jewel thought Ebony was a friend. They were together, they ate together, they eat and drink together and all of that. She never knew that Ebony was doing something against her, according to the woman, no, allegedly. These are all alleged information, okay? So when they try and failed from that side, they never know that this other family, that is where this Adesewa came from, was planning something big. And they have even gone to meet with the king, from what we are hearing. That was Ebony and the uncle and her own family. They became shocked, as in they did not see it coming. Because that priestess Yemi is from another family in the same ruling house where they all came from. So she was still fighting, they were still fighting the woman. They even destroyed her shrine, from what we heard, thinking that she is their enemy. But after investigations and everything, after accusing the woman wrongly, they find out that the woman was never planning to send her daughter. That the daughter was visiting the palace not because she wants to get married to the king or anything, but because she wants to learn certain things from the king. You know? So Ebony was the one that is supposed to apologize to the woman, but she did not. Because it is because of Ebony that her family have gone to destroy the woman's shrine and did a whole lot of things, call her names and all of that. It was the woman who took the matter to Odua elders, and Ebony was so shameless because that day they said she couldn't even defend herself when the woman was exposing everything that she told her and all that she wanted, Ebony wanted the woman to do for her against the jewel. So when the issue of Adesewa family arises again, Ebony's family were shocked. And when they summoned the ruling house where they came from, and one of the elders said it was this Adesewa's uncle that said that Ebony did not know the value of the king, and her actions, because of her actions in that palace, that she did not deserve the king. So when the uncle said that, and they said at that meeting they were unable to achieve anything due to the fact that they started fighting and having problems and all of that. So at the end of the day, the meeting was a waste of time. The Ebony's uncle now decided to report Adesewa's family to Odua court, saying that they are using Ebony's pain for gain, that Ebony is supposed to be a family, that they are supposed to work as a team, as one ruling house. And when they find out that the king and Ebony is having frequent problems, that what they needed to do, or what they are supposed to do as a ruling house, is to find a way to sort things between the king and Ebony, rather than trying to utilize the opportunity to replace Ebony with their daughter. That they are not good people. They said the uncle was, even the part where they said this was elders became mad at Ebony's uncle was when he said that they are using juju to make Ebony misbehave in the palace so that the king will throw her out and take in their daughter. Yay! They said if you see wahala between this Adesewa's family and Ebony's uncle, and some people who supported Ebony and the uncle, this uncle they said had been the one deceiving Ebony. This is the uncle that don't want to tell Ebony the truth. So they said when they accused them of using juju, that was when they said those or the other family, they became mad. How on earth would they accuse them of using juju on Ebony? Ebony that have been going from one shrine to the other, from one native doctor to the other. If not that their daughter is rooted in using things to manipulate people, what is she doing with Priestess Yemi? What is she doing with the jewels wrapper? They said a lot. They started counting. Is it one to them? So many things that Ebony have done, both the ones that she confessed to in the palace and the ones that she said she did not know about. They said at that point, Ebony's uncle was so shameless because she was so ashamed of herself, because these people were releasing point upon point why no one can manipulate Ebony with juju, that Ebony is juju herself. She knows what she is doing, that whatever that she have done in the palace, that is what she wants to do, and she is doing it due to the fact that she can't control her greedy and jealousy. They said the Adesewa's family, they blasted Ebony's uncle big time, that at the end of the day, the Odua elders said that it is Ebony's family that is at fault. And they said there was katakata everywhere. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you.